Hey guys, kind of a weird video today. It is about a problem that I was not able to find a great solution to online, which is HDRP's culling and rendering certain objects on top of others in Unity. And I found a great solution to it, but it's kind of hidden online, and I can't really find any other videos describing it, so I'm making a shitty one today for you all in case you need to figure it out yourself. Up to a wall like this, my gun would clip through. And like act as it's on the other side of the wall. As you can tell, that's no longer happening. And the way that I was able to fix that, which I found online, is on some game object in the scene. I just happened to put it on my hands. I added a custom pass volume script, which is just a default component, and I added two custom passes. Both of these are type draw renders custom pass. I just named them render on top always and render on top less. And here are the settings that you can see I put. I believe these are all default up until my filters. My layer mask is actually the layer of my hands. So like the gun and the hands are of hands and gun layer mask. So I'm telling it to layer mask the hands and gun. And then overrides, I make sure override mode is set to none. Depth's on. Test for this one is always right depth is on. Sorting is everything. And then the second custom render pass is this one. For the filters, I have same layer mask here. Override mode, depth test. The thing here is the depth test is set to less equal instead of always. It's the big difference. Sorting is the same. And then also you have to go mode here. It's set to global by default. Set the camera and then drag in the main camera for your scene. One more thing you have to do is go to your camera, and when it says what to render, right here, the culling mask, you want to set that to everything but the stuff that you want to be overlaid. I think that's all I have to show you. Some small errors that you might run into is if you get some error on the custom render pass when you try to set what is it? Queue to all, I think is the thing that gives you the error. Something about being forward setting or something like that. All you gotta do is go to your project settings, go to your HDRP, go to your rendering tab, and set your lit shader mode to forward only. It'll refresh some stuff. Yeah, it'll like reset the textures in your scene, but they'll come back pretty soon. And then I had this issue where some items in the scene became like transparent, like I could see them through walls. And I fixed that by making sure that my culling masks were correctly set. I think that's all that I have for you today. Hopefully that's helpful. I'm going to link below the page where I got all this information from originally. So if you have any more specific questions, you can look at that page. I'll also link a Unity conversation where some people discovered the same solution that I discovered. So best of luck to you guys.